Dun, 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 dun.
Now, this sounds like a Roku original I will definitely be leaping on. I've seen quite a bit of their projects so far. I've covered most of them, namely because they were all former Quibi projects. Then they're now they've now pretty much been brought over, I think, for the most part, to the Roku platform. But I questioned early on, like, where they were going to go, because Quibi shut down, right? Roku's got ownership of them now. And they're now, I believe, producing probably ongoing content, I'm sure, many of them. But we have a lot of Roku originals, some new stuff that we haven't seen yet. At least I haven't. This one is titled Assault on VA-33. I'm assuming that means like Veteran Affairs 33. Maybe it's a different distinction. I have no idea. But it sounds very interesting. Some great casting here. Sean Patrick Flannery's in this. I haven't seen him yet. I did see, though, that he was cast in The Outsider with Trace Adkins. I looked at that film a while back. I haven't seen it yet, but it looked good. Michael Jai White was also in this. Mark Dacascos. I'm fans of them both. So there's going to be some riveting action to this one. It should be very interesting. It definitely is a thriller. This is what it says according to IMDb from a synopsis perspective. Jason Hill, decorated veteran and PTSD sufferer, meets his wife Jennifer for lunch at the Veteran Affairs Hospital where she works. After Jennifer is called away for an emergency consultation with the head of U.S. Military Joint's Chief of Staff, the hospital and everyone in it are taken hostage by heavily armed terrorists. Jason becomes the last line of defense and must battle the terrorists and his own PTSD-induced demons to save his wife, the general, the hospital staff, and patients. Doesn't that sound like a really well-layered thriller? I mean, again, the aspect of, well, you know, there's a hospital. I mean, you think like, well, the hospital, yeah, that's bad in itself, right? Being taken hostage. But then you compare that with, not only is the subject of the movie, you know, wrestling to make sure everybody there is being led to safety, that he has the opportunity to, you know, help out where he can, but that he's also struggling at the same time with PTSD. It's very well centered. I mean, again, it's a very complex thriller, but I appreciate the complexity in this case. I do appreciate, you know, films that do have a concentration on PTSD, especially when it's attributed to like military or veteran service. I'm sure this will be very well done and very respectfully painted as well. So, like I say, it just sounds really interesting. I do think the location choice as well. I mean, everything being, it's like I've seen plenty of like mental institutions in the horror space, but I haven't seen many hospitals be the subject of a thriller. Sometimes on occasion, yes, but I mean, the location choice can be very interesting because if you think about a hospital in terms of the construction of it, there's multiple layers, different exit routes. There's so many different rooms for patients and people going through hard times and adversity in life. This could be, again, like a really interesting maze-like space for the thriller to work from. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how well the project materializes itself. So as I said, this is called Assault on VA-33. We're going to watch this first, and I'll talk about it more in my condensed review segment while I was watching the video together. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look.
Police emergency line.
Yeah, I'd like to report some suspicious activity at the VA hospital.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Hey there.
I don't know what you want, but you're not gonna get it.
We'll see. Chief, there's been an assault on VA-33.
I will say, it's done of a lightness and quality that looks a little more like a TV film.
People are gonna die.
But it still looks like a fun, but a compelling action.
We have a guy out here.
This guy's being a real pain.
Well, in the midst of the situation, maybe he should be.
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
He's ideal, but he's, you know, being a pain for these people.
Daryl?
Daryl, come in. Hey.
Some intense fight sequences. I'm very excited to see that. I mean, like the martial arts action, beyond the gunfire. And who doesn't like a free movie? That's pretty much the mainstay of Roku, right? A lot of their originals. I will say the film looks well done. And again, Saban Films is involved. They've had a couple films they've done in association with Roku that have been, it's sort of like Apple TV. Apple TV and A24 have done a lot of films together as well. Or just they have that association together. Roku has a lot of Saban films for some reason. It's very interesting. Looks like a compelling release in terms of the actual film content and the story being depicted. I'm kind of thrown off by the quality. And I know that Roku's a streaming service. I get it. But I've seen a couple of their other films, and they don't have the lightness and quality that this one did. To me, this looks more like something you would find off a broadcast channel on TV. It just has that element to it. I mean, again, like I said, it can be very well done. I mean, I like the cast quite a bit. I'm just kind of thrown off by the the overall look. That's just kind of how I feel. But I'm sure it'll be well done. I'm sure when I watch it, it'll be a very riveting release. And I can't wait to see it. I mean, like, I didn't expect some of the, like, martial arts combat hand-to-hand fight sequences, but that is always an attraction point for me, really, in any project. So, well, most. I'm very excited to at least give the main film a try. And again, the plot sounds very interesting, so maybe I can look past the quality of the way that at least the trailer made itself look. What are your guys' thoughts with Assault on VA-33? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the good stuff. The like, subscribe, the share, and that bell. Until we get to look at more from Roku, specifically a lot of their more original projects, or whatever we get to watch here next for the first time. I will see you guys then. But for now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love your fellow man. God bless, and peace.